Greetings, people of Earth. My name is Rob Wieland, and I am here to welcome you to the Darkest House. Now, I know my voice may sound a little weird. That's because I'm not actually Rob Wieland. I fooled you. You have been tricked. Hi, my name is Latia Jaquise. I am the Community Relations Coordinator at Monty Cook Games, and I have taken over Theater of the Mind Players to run them through a super spooky couple episodes of The Darkest House, which is a game that Monty Cook Games has done and that I just really wanted to run for spooky season. Tell me who you are, everyone. Since I'm just now meeting all of you.
Hi, I am happy to start. I am Tawny P. Thompson, she, hers. I'm an actor and fight choreographer here in Milwaukee. And I am real excited to bring back the character of Margaret Maggs Stryker from Things from the Flood and Tales from the Loop, but mostly Things from the Flood.
Hi, I'm Ethan Eichset Anderson, he, him, and I'm playing Olaf Olsen again. And it's going to be really nice, like, playing a game designed for online, because we've tried to convert so many games to online that actually having, I don't know, it's my first time one with design for it, and I'm excited.
Hello, I'm Tony Cheek, he, him. I am playing Alex Weber again, which is one of the reasons why I'm excited. He's a former popular kid turned rocker as he desperately tries to cling to his former glory. I'm super excited to keep playing him. I'm excited to do what Ethan said and play a game that's actually designed to be online as we frantically try to make it work. And I'm excited to see how this goes with a new GM. This will be exciting.
Hi, I'm Jenny Higgins, she, her. I will be coming back to the character of Samantha Watts, which I was very excited to do because number one, I mean, it was a fun game, and to be able to come back to a Goonies adventure with an age-appropriate character, and then also work through some of that unresolved teen angst in a free therapy session with friends. So that's always good.
So much angst.
Hi, everybody. I am Sarah Babe, and she, they. I am coming back with Melanie Weber, Tony's little sister, Alex's little sister, who is gone from troublemaker to raver. And I'm just super excited. And it's been such a long time since I've played without Rob. I'm super excited. Like, Latia, I am so excited. Like, this is like driving a new car. I got the new GM smell, and it's lovely. And I'm like, yeah, let's hit the freeway.
Let's go.
Was that an awful metaphor? I'm sorry. I'm trying to be complimentary. I get awkward.
I want to point out that the smell is in your own home.
The smell is coming from within the house.
Right.
I don't even know.
I don't know. I took it as a compliment because that's what it was. That's what it was. And you're fine. We're all weird here. We're TTRPG players.
True.
So Ethan and Tony did mention that they're excited to play a game that is built for online. And that is one of the very interesting things about The Darkest House. When we designed it, it was the height of the pandemic, and Monty was looking for something that you didn't necessarily have to leave your home to do. So I have the Darkest House app open in front of me. It's very cool. And as the players will see throughout these next couple of episodes, I can copy text to them that they can read. I can send them photos. I can whisper spooky, scary things to them that only they will know. And it's all ready for you inside the app. But the first thing that we're going to do is a fun little character conversion. I know usually that you guys go through character creation, but what we're going to do today is a character conversion. As The Darkest House is sort of designed to take characters from all sorts of different TTRPGs, they must be converted into something that makes them all equal. So I did send you all the player's guide. And you're gonna go to page 7. 6, 7, 8.
Somewhere in
Going
there.
to a page.
A page. And so you'll see we use ratings in the Darkest House system. And you've got a couple of different examples as to how various TTRPGs would kind of translate their rating. Like if you're playing D&D, like a level 5 character would be like average rating of 3, stuff like that. If you're playing Cypher system, which is the 1 to 6, because Cypher is in tiers, a tier 2 character could be 2 or 3, depending on what they've done in their life. Now, things from the Flood, you're basically just kids, right? Kids and teens.
Teens,
Not-
yeah.
Yeah.
Teens in Flood, yeah.
Okay. Do you have like anything like particularly special about you? I've never played Things from Flood.
Yeah, so each character has like an archetype.
Mhm.
Think like your standard stereotypical high school archetypes. You've got the jock, the raver, the rocker, the outcast, things like that. And then
They basically get split up into 4 main categories: body, tech, heart, and mind, and then there's subcategories in each one of those.
Mhm.
Okay.
and
So,
then
like,
we do each
yeah.
have like an iconic item that helps us do stuff.
Okay. I think then what we could do, we could take your body, tech, heart, and mind categories, and we can just give those individual ratings, and that'll just be your rating for anything that you do in that category. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
I
And
think.
then your iconic item will come into play in a fun way, maybe during the game. So as you'll see on page 9, if your character is a real world human, like you don't have any superpowers, or you don't, you're not like a tech genius where you build supercomputers, you're not Iron Man, basically. Your maximum rating on anything is going to be a 4. So if you're a character whose best stats are in body, I'd say you could give yourself a rating 4 in body, right?
Mhm.
And really that's the scoring is up to you. The scoring of your other stats is up to you. You can go from 1 to 4. You don't have to be 1, 2, 3, 4. You could be 4, 3, 3, 2. You could be 4, 3, 2, 2. It's all basically what you think your character, how you think your character is at those skills. What is the highest a stat can be in 5? Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Well then, yeah,
Yes.
Things from the Flood then is a pretty easy conversion. I think we can.
Just subtract 1 from everything, basically.
I wouldn't even necessarily say subtract 1 from everything. Yeah, actually, that's how you could do that. So if 5 is your best thing, it's now a 4. If you have a 4 in something, it's now a 3. And
Oh.
that's pretty straightforward.
That actually, yeah, that works great.
I like that. And actually, so what we'll do from there, since that's pretty much easy, I'll talk about I'll talk about how you play, right?
Mhm.
I mentioned before we started that the only things that you need to play are 4d6. Because when you roll anything, so a very base roll, just rolling to do anything, you're going to roll 2d6 and then add the rating of that stat, right? So,
Okay.
If you're rolling to decipher a piece of paper you found on the ground, you're going to roll 2d6, add your mind, right? You're going to roll also, in addition to this 2d6, you're going to be rolling another d6. That's going to be the house die.
Ooh.
So this house doesn't like you. It doesn't like anybody, which is the great marking of a haunted house. So when you roll all 3 of these die, and it's good to have a die that is separate from your other one so that you can differentiate it as the house die. If the house die is higher than any of the other 2 die, that means I get to make the house do something. And it's not a tie. Ties mean the house does not, like, it has to be actually higher. It's not meets it, beats it. The house has to be higher.
So this
So I'm
is
getting
like
rose red vibes.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I was thinking Monster House because that movie
Okay.
terrifies me.
I used to be so freaked out by Rose Red when I was a kid. Like, not even kidding. That movie used to freak me out so bad.
I had a possibly unhealthy obsession with that movie. For the 9-year-old that I was, like, I had the hardcover. I found the secret diary entries on the internet and pasted them into the book. I loved that movie for some reason.
I need to know this movie now.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Oh, we're having a day.
Oh,
Do it.
okay.
Okay.
Have a
Did I
day.
also tell you that the house I'm actually in right now is haunted? So this will be fun for later when I turn off all the lights.
Jenny, why
Oh,
haven't we been
no.
at your haunted house before?
Yeah. Why haven't we?
Oh, well, that will come. I'm house sitting for my parents. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, it makes
Do
a
your-
whole lot of
do your-
noise.
Do your parents haunt their own home?
No.
No.
That's not how that works.
That's,
I mean,
there's
they could
no
be-
mystery smell in my house.
I mean, they could just be creeping around while Jenny's on here with us.
No, I saw them leave. Like I saw them drive away. They
And
They
then
haven't
they
come
rounded
to
the
that
corner
Yeah,
far.
They just
in a
parked on the
long
other side of the
time.
block.
and came back.
that would totally be something they do too, but I'm pretty
mean,
confident.
Parents sound cool though.
That
If they-
sounds like something my parents would do.
Same. Where was I? So yeah, think Rose Red, House on Haunted Hill, the video game Control,
Oh,
stuff like that.
Gotcha
Yeah,
there.
Like that's the mood we're kind of going with for this. So yeah, if you're gonna roll anything, 2d6 plus the house die. The house die doesn't count in your result. But if the house die is higher than either of the other 2, then the house gets to do something. And that's not great for you, but it's great for me. Now, I did say that you would need 4d6. So what is the purpose of this mystical, magical 4th d6? Well, that's for what we call banes and boons, which if you play D&D, it's advantage or disadvantage. So if you have a boon, and I'm going to confuse this because bane just sounds like I should be rolling for advantage, even though I shouldn't be. If you have a boon, you will roll 3d6 in addition to the house die. You will take the highest of those 3. Right? Does that make sense?
Yes.
And then for a bane, you're doing the same thing, but you take the lowest of the d6. Now, I will say your iconic items, I think it would be cool for this if they just give you a boon when you use them.
Okay.
That's
So
kind of
my-
actually how they worked in Flood as well. It was some extra dice that you could roll if you could explain why it helps you in this situation.
Sure.
Like your freaking soccer ball.
Okay, but in Flood, it's my car or my dad's car. But
You raised your hand, Ethan.
I was gonna say that mine's also a vehicle. So I'm wondering how.
Yeah, how are you going to get that in the house?
Yeah.
How are we going to get that in the house?
Mine's a crappy Volvo 242.
It's already
Listen,
in the house.
it's got to be your keychain because
It's the keys. Got it. Yeah.
yeah,
It's
like
the keys.
it's
Okay.
what's on your keychain.
Then I'm gonna go back to my loop iconic item, which was the crowbar
Nice.
instead of my flood.
I'm gonna keep my buffalo shoes.
Like
'Cause,
they're made of buffalo?
No, the big chunky shoes.
Okay.
Think Baby Spice.
Got it.
Yeah, yeah, basically. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm hardcore with
I can choose between Ray-Ban Wayfarers or electric guitar. So I think electric
I
guitar.
think you should bring the guitar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that might be a little more effective.
And I have a wee robot.
Oh,
Gord's back. Gord's back.
Gort!
He's very stylish.
now is that that's not the Iron Giant, is it?
No, though I was very tempted. I have one of those as well. No, he's just
He's just a-
kind of like an iRobot android guy
I love him already.
who I
Actually.
have built.
Yeah. that is
that's-
Brad without his skin.
Yes.
I mean, can confirm.
All right. But yeah, converting was easy for Loop and Flood characters, and that's fantastic. Let me go through. So yeah, and then any other items you may have on you, they're still just those items. Like you have them, you can use them for whatever.
And just to confirm, we decided basically we're taking all of our attributes like the body, tech, heart, and mind, and just -1.
Mhm.
Okay. And then
now, if you have one of those that is a 1, it stays a 1.
Good to know.
Like I'm not gonna do that to you. Like if you have
Yeah,
something that is a 1, it's gonna stay a 1.
Okay.
Rob would absolutely do that to you.
I'm not though. I said I was Rob at the beginning,
Yeah,
but that was
no.
a lie. I think that's kind of really everything that needs to be covered in character creation. I thought I'd have to give a little bit more time for that, but Things from the Flood I'm going to say this a million times. Things from the Flood stats just made this so much easier. So I guess I'll open it up to you all if you have any questions about anything else. So
basically the house is going to be trying to kill us?
no, the house just doesn't like people.
Okay.
So
All right.
I'm
just
curious about this Doom box and the overall rating box.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's right. The overall rating box. I'm sorry. What we'll do for the overall rating, take your stats and average them.
Okay.
For my math friends, that means add them all together and divide by 4.
got a 2.5.
Yeah.
Then you're going to round down. So your rating's a 2.
A 2. And this is called my Doom box rating?
No, this is your overall rating.
Overall rating.
Yeah. Dooms
I
come
get the feeling
later.
we're all going to be at 2.
Probably.
I think so.
Unless we got a young kid here.
I don't think so. My character was 18. How old were y'all?
15.
I'm 18.
16.
Oh, yeah, I am the young kid. Okay.
You're the young kid. In Things from the Flood, your age determined how many points you could spend.
Oh, yeah. That sounds kind of like Kids on Bikes.
Yeah. But the younger you are, the more luck you have. So it's...
Oh, that's fair. Our luck might be important.
Eh.
Oh, actually, it might. What does luck do? And how much of it would you have?
Luck allowed us to re-roll -1 die. Is that correct?
Just straight reroll.
Oh, just straight
Yeah.
reroll?
Yeah.
Where
It
do we
also
have-
allowed you to negate something that was coming at you.
Mhm.
If I remember correctly, like it was like, oh, if you're going to take a stress, then you can use your luck and you would basically dodge that stress, but you wouldn't get to refill your luck until later.
Wasn't luck in Tales from the Loop not
Did they
Things
get
from the
rid of
Flood?
that in Flood?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
sad.
Yeah.
They did.
Okay.
There's no luck.
Because that was the
Trying to
that was
remember
key
what the
features.
age
You could
did
die in
in-
flood.
Oh, fate.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Got it. And if you die in the flood, you die in real life.
You do.
Yes.
Mhm.
Let's see if there's
I'm trying to
anything
remember.
else that we can give you. So you said you have other stats in body, mind, heart, and tech that are better than that, or
Yeah, we have substats basically. Like in the
Skills.
body
Like-
section, there's
like
sneak,
skills.
force, move.
oh, got it. Okay.
But they all boil down to basically if you were doing something that would require you to sneak, you would roll your sneak dice and your body dice. And they roll
Okay.
6 and then however many.
Okay, so then
sixes you
it
got
just
would succeed.
stacks. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Doom box. Doom box. Doom box.
Are you Hansening Doombox?
Yes.
Baby.
That's going to be stuck in my head for 10 years.
Sorry.
So yeah, I think we'll keep all of those as the same rating, but like if you want to use those,
Argue.
Yeah, argue. Um, you know what? This is fine. We're just going to keep it the way it is. Because the player's guide gives examples for more like fantasy type TTRPGs. And this is the first time that I've played characters or that I've run characters in the Darkest House that are basically just normal people. So it's good to show that off.
Okay.
So yeah, don't worry about the Doom box for now, because you don't have a Doom. And hopefully you won't get a Doom.
Oh.
Which
For
means the first thing we're going to do is get a Doom.
Get a Doom.
Acquire
yeah.
Doom.
I got 5. It's going to be Tawny.
Honestly, probably.
Probably.
One other thing that I forgot is that if you you have the ability to do what's called calling upon the house, where if you really want something to succeed, you ask the house for help, which means you take the house die and you add it to your result. That is when you gain your Doom.
Okay.
So if you call upon the house, if you're so desperate that you call upon the house for help, then that is like the house will act. That is my joy. And then you get to check your little Doom box.
So it's like
Okay.
Rob's devil dice when
Devil-
he likes
yeah,
to make
devil's
a devil's
bargain.
bargain. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
And there's no limit to that. So you can gain multiple Doom.
Ooh.
So many.
Sarah's gonna have
So
the
Doom is
most.
really bad at the end, right?
I'm going to have the most
Yeah.
what?
Doom.
You don't get to leave the house. Everybody else goes home. You must go.
Rip and tear.
Rip and tear.
Rip and tear.
Sarah and Ethan are probably the two, like, we have a really good bad idea that we're gonna do. And it's gonna it's gonna be great for storytelling, but it's gonna fuck everything
Play
up.
characters like you stole them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love good bad ideas. They're the best.
Yeah, they're super best.
The other thing is that a lot of the movement, and when I say move, like the story movement, is going to come from you all. Like I'm going to give you a room, and you're going to just go ham with the room. Like it may look like a normal room. Please explore the room.
Always.
Always explore the room. Always push the buttons.
Yes. We will be
Sarah?
the
We
What?
can't burn down every room immediately.
That. How did you play the game? Oh, it was over like half an hour. I just, put napalm everywhere and it was good.
Yeah. My iconic item is a gas can.
And mine is a lighter.
Oh my
You
gosh.
two share.
Together we are arson.
It's like the worst Wonder Twins ever.
We're the
It's always
best.
form of fire. That's
By your powers combined, we are.
A felony.
And your iconic items are not one use. So Tony, your crowbar, you can obviously use your crowbar to open more than one thing. It's not like this item has broken. You discard it from your inventory.
Mm.
Perfect.
Right. Does everybody feel comfortable with what they've decided for their characters, your iconic items, your my explanations of the rules? There are combat rules, but we're not gonna talk about those until maybe we get into combat. So.
I think we're good.
Sounds good.
I might get into a fight with a door. I'm thinking is what.
Heck
first-
yes.
Like it's just gonna be like, "What up, door?" And it's gonna be like, "Arr," and I'll be like, "Sorry." Arr.
And that
I love
the door is literally just creaking open and closed. And you're
Yeah,
just like,
yeah, right.
Fight me, door.
Fight me.
we discover the back talk of the rusty hinge. What? What did you say?
What? You want to go?
Exactly.
Be like, what did you say about my mom?
I look around for some WD-40.
You find none, and the door
Forward
continues
thinking,
to
Max.
creak.
Oil can. Oil can.
Maybe your gas can is also an oil can.
Oh.
There it
Is it gas or oil? They both explode. Okay, so I think the way that we're going to go about this is I do believe there was an NPC in your flood game, Leanne, who was like a human-y cyborgy person. Tell me a little bit about Leanne.
So Leanne started off as my pen pal. She was in Colorado, and then she decided she was going to come and visit and learn. Well, we discovered when she got here that she was in like a super high-tech android body that she liberated, borrowed, whatever, because she wanted to learn what it was to be human. Exactly. And then, you know, teenage drama stuff happened.
Mhm.
Tony, you want to take that one?
Yeah. Leanne and I may or may not have been romantically involved before we realized she was a robot. So.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And Tana's character is my ex.
That.
Teenage drama. You weren't kidding.
No.
I think
although at the time I started dating Leanne, I had another boyfriend, but he was
right.
jerk, so
and they put Nair in his hair.
And I think
I didn't do that. I didn't do that. They did that.
But I think I kissed Leanne before Mags started dating
You
Leanne.
did do that. Before I broke it off with Sten. Yeah.
Yeah. Before he got nared.
Yeah.
And then I was just kind of wondering where my friend went with my other friends.
So some would say that Sten was a ne'er-do-well, though.
He was a jerk. He was a big jerk. That was like the whole
It
point.
was a giant joke that I had
a
crushed on for
ne'er-do-well
30 seconds.
or a ne'er-do-well.
I did forget about the ne'er.
There was a dance and explosion, and
yeah.
Gotcha. Love this. Love this so much.
Okay.
I love this so much. Okay. And I think that's where we'll leave it for this episode. Next time we gather together, we will begin your adventure inside the darkest house. Thank you all for listening, and see you next episode. Goodbye.
Yeah, bye.
Congratulations, fellow human! You've reached the end of an exciting episode of Theater of the Mind Players. If you enjoyed our story, please like the video. If you want more games, subscribe to our channel. Attack the bell for notifications on new posts. If you liked the episode, please tell us what you enjoyed the most in the comments. If you loved the episode, consider joining our Patreon. You'll get access to special shows, session zeros, and help us determine what we play on the show. We love our friends of Pat Rayon, and we hope to see you there.